Hey everybody, welcome back to Whispers of Myth. Today we're diving into a really unsettling mystery that's kind of perplexed investigators and captured the attention of the world for literally decades. And that's the disappearance of Amy Lynn Bradley. The story is not only really mysterious, but it's deeply, deeply troubling. So let's take a look. So in March 1998, Amy Lynn Bradley, she was 23 at the time, from Virginia, and she embarked on what most people would consider a relaxing Caribbean cruise with her family aboard the Royal Caribbean cruise ship, the Rhapsody of the Seas. The vacation really started just like any other, fun in the sun, relaxing, playing games.
She seemed to just be as happy as she could and was very excited about everything at home and how things were going with her life at that point.
She was a little apprehensive about the big boat thing and about the ocean, even though she's a swim team coach and swam all her life. The wind's blowing and Amy's hair's standing straight up on her head, and we've got Brad and Ronnie in the background, and I'm just tickled to death.
There was music, and we did the limbo contest, which I won that night. Just having drinks, having a good time.
However, it took a dark turn that's left her family and investigators completely stumped and puzzled. So, as the story begins, Amy was last seen in the early hours of the morning, standing apparently on her cabin's balcony, just casually, and that was the last confirmed sighting of her, ever.
We're just dancing, having a good time, until I got back to the room, I think around 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was sitting outside on the balcony, and I think it was around 4:15 or 4:30 that she came in and joined me on the balcony. She said she was going to stay out on the balcony and get some fresh air, so told her I loved her and went inside.
So, what's really chilling about her disappearance is that it happened in international waters. It made the investigation really tough because jurisdiction is all over the place, and most people are saying it's their problem, just finger pointing. So anyway, back to the story. As the ship docked, really no sign of Amy was found on board, and the nightmare really started to begin for her family at that point. So they began to look for her all throughout the cruise ship. Nobody could find her. A lot of volunteers were sent out, search crews. Even the surrounding water, no clues to her whereabouts.
Right away, I said, well, she must have gone up on the deck to take some pictures, drink some coffee. So I fully anticipated going out of the room and finding her up on deck.
I said, there's about 3,000 people on here. There's 3,000 eyes and there's 3,000 ears. You've got to put out a picture. You've got to make an announcement that she's missing. We need help.
He said, we can't make an announcement like that. It will disturb the passengers.
So did she simply just disappear? What happened? So over the years, Amy's case has had all kinds of twists and turns. There's been several unconfirmed sightings of her. Various Caribbean islands would suggest maybe something horrifying happened to her, that Amy might have been forced into human trafficking. Witnesses have claimed that they seen someone resembling Amy in situations that indicated she was actually not there by choice.
We were just walking down the hallway, and these two college-age girls, they came screaming up to us, just frantic. We saw Amy with a band member. We saw Amy, and we couldn't find you. Where have you been? And we said, well, we just got back on the ship. What are you talking about? They said they saw them come up the elevator, and then when the elevator door opened to the disco, she turned and they stepped into the disco.
We were over in a small area where we wash off the equipment in fresh water, and I looked down the beach and I saw a girl walking down the beach with being flanked by two people. The minute she heard I spoke English, she picked up her pace and was putting distance between her and the two people that were flanking her. Within what was probably seconds, she was within 3 or 4 feet of me. Something went off in my brain to tell me, gather more information about this person.
He described her to a T, to include her tattoo.
I was 2 feet away from her, 2 feet. That's how close I was. I don't even have to think about it. It's 100%. It's not 99, it's 100. It's 100%, it was her.
One notable sighting was a sailor in a brothel, actually, in 1999, and he claimed Amy asked him for help before she was hurriedly escorted away by a man.
A Navy officer went into a brothel, and a girl approached him.
And she leaned in and said, "My name is Amy Bradley, and I need help." And he said, "Well, what kind of help do you need?" And she says, "I need help. I can't get out." And then somebody motioned her away.
Since then, that brothel has been burned down. It seems like that a lot of places on Curacao get burned down for whatever reason.
So these sightings have fueled, really various investigations and led her family to continue searching across the Caribbean. FBI, other agencies have been involved, but really no definitive evidence, no leads, and Amy's whereabouts is still up in the air. So the disappearance of Amy Lynn Bradley is really heart-wrenching. The dangers that can lurk even in fun places. So, the question is, what happened to Amy? Was she kidnapped? Did she kill herself? Did she have a mental health issue? And if she did kill herself, there was no suicide note. This is a woman who loves and cares for her family deeply, and she just disappeared. So anyway, put your thoughts in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of Whispers of Myth. And remember to like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.